Hello guys, I'm just Understake with you, and welcome to another replay on this channel. This time it's Da Silva from the well-known local clan playing the Foch, Tier 9 Foch on the map Dynasty's Pearl. Now, I'm gonna tell you from the beginning, I loved this replay. I absolutely loved this replay. It was absolutely flawless. I didn't find any mistake. He did everything right. And the most important of everything, he played it super aggressive, and that's how I used to play my Foch, and that's how you should play it. I mean, this tank is made for aggressive gameplay. Why? Because the tank has speed, the tank has DPM, accuracy, and some armor. I wouldn't say it's a great armor, but it has good armor that might get you some bounces. So he pushes through the middle near B cap. As you can see, he's playing on Supremacy, and he spots the IS-8 going across to the left side, and the IS-6, and now the T-34 is going to the left side. You can see this Indian Panzer is alone on the right side. Like, not alone, he has some teammates around him, but at this exact place he is alone. As you can see, the IS-8 already pushed and went to the B cap. He's trying to get the cap, and this is a pretty risky move from Da Silva because he has tanks on his right side, and as you can see, like, he has the IS-6 on his right side, he has Conqueror and the Indian Panzer, but these tanks are getting well held by Da Silva's teammates. As you can see, they are really well spread on the map. They're really holding pretty damn well, so that Da Silva can make his shots without taking any damage. Now, the first shot on the IS-8, unfortunately, it hit his turret because this tank's gun depression isn't so good, and he went back a little, which got the gun a bit up towards the turret and not on the hull. Bounced the first shot, but as I said, he has great DPM. He can make one other shot into IS-8, and yeah, he misses. Unfortunately, he misses. Now, the enemies have B cap and they're trying to cap C because Da Silva's team doesn't have anyone to the left side to decap C or B, and he already missed 2 shots. So the enemies are gonna have 2 cap advantage, but on the other hand, they are losing HP and tanks. And the first one who's gonna die is the Indian Panzer. Why? Because he pushed against 2 heavies with tier 8, and at the beginning he took 1 shot from Da Silva, so it was a bad play from him. Now, as we can see, Da Silva knows 2 heavies on the left side, the Indian Panzer is dead, and 1 medium on the map is at the back. So that means there are only 2 tanks left in here, which are the Conqueror and the Centurion, and his teammates on this side are 4, so it's gonna be 4 versus 2. So they push really hard on this Conqueror, and that's a perfect decision from his team. I'm really glad that the team's playing so well because they're helping him a lot. And yeah, he makes aggressive push to the Conqueror. He takes 1 shot from the Centurion on the left side, but it's absolutely worth it to hit the Conqueror with HE and take just 1 shot from the Centurion. So he hits him with HE with 485. Now, this tank with HE isn't really that great, doesn't do a lot of damage, but still, HE is HE. It's better than AP if you penetrate. Now he takes another shot from the Centurion, I guess. Yeah, he reloads and tracks the Conqueror. I thought the Centurion is gonna shoot because he should have been reloaded, but he didn't actually shoot him so fast. And yeah, now he finally shoots him. I think he hits him on the hull, the lower place, which is weak on this tank. But it's okay, the Centurion has low alpha damage, and you know, like, his DPM isn't that great, so he can take some shots from him. He tracked the Conqueror, great decision, and once again he's aiming for the tracks. Is he gonna track him? Oh yes, he tracked him. It's so important to track with this tank. Why? Because it has 7 seconds to reload. He's not gonna get perma-tracked from your shots, but if you're gonna track him, you're gonna help your teammates to shoot him. because Conqueror, if it's tracked, it's so hard for the Conqueror to bounce anything. But if he's moving all the time, he can actually bounce something. So really important play from him to track the Conqueror all the time. And now look at this angling. This angling is just perfect. If you want to bounce shots with the tank, you need to wiggle. You need to wiggle, go right, left to bounce shots. That's what he did, because this tank has good armor if you angle it only. If you don't, you can forget about bouncing anything. So he angled, he bounced, and now he loads HE. Unfortunately, he shot the tracks. He tracked the Conqueror, but he didn't get the kill, and he did only 59 damage. Still, he got assistant damage. Now he's pushing aggressively once again on this side. As you can see, Centurion, IS-8, both tanks don't have that DPM, that great DPM. Plus, you have 2 teammates on your back. 3 teammates actually, and not only 2. The RU-251, IS-3, Carnavon against 2 tanks, which are Centurion and IS-6, as we said. So he goes in first. Why? Because he has armor. He knows he can bounce some shots. He has better chance of bouncing shots than all of the other teammates. That's why he goes in, he makes a shot on the Centurion. The enemies are shooting the IS-8, I mean his teammates are shooting the IS-8. Centurion bounces, IS-6 actually penetrates him, but that doesn't make any difference. Why? Because like we said, he has a lot of teammates around him, and he has great DPM, so he kills the Centurion. Not he actually shoots the Centurion, but his teammate kills the Centurion. Now he goes in full aggression on the IS-6. You can see he shoots the IS-6, and once again he makes the perfect angle to bounce. He makes 500 roll on the IS-6, and the RU is just hitting the IS-6 in his back. And now he kills the IS-6 while moving, and the enemy team now have 3 tanks against 5, which is going to be a hard thing to win, a hard game to win. So he pushes once again very aggressively on the T-34. That's why I love this replay. Full aggression, my playstyle. I like it, and I guess you're gonna like it too, because a lot of action in a small time. Perfect. So there we go, pushes on T-34 with the RU. They're both pushing this guy, and they have a teammate still on his back to help. RU shoots, the Foch shoots, and this guy is just losing HP like crazy, you know. Who's this teammate behind him? The IS-3. IS-3 shoots, Foch shoots, RU shoots, and he just lost 1k HP just like that. DPM, DPM, DPM. The RU has great DPM, the Foch has great DPM, so it was really easy to farm that guy and kill him pretty fast. Now, this guy, now, he's also pushing once again aggressively, once again. Always aggressive with this tank on this map, especially when you're playing against tier 8 and tier 9s. If you're playing against tier 10s, I won't really recommend you to push, because tier 10s, they have great penetration, they can pen you even when you angle your tank pretty easily with this tank. So, he shoots the T-69. T-69, I think he was on reload, that's why I didn't shoot him. The IS-8 though is gonna peek on him, he's gonna try to shoot him, and yes, that was a great shot from the IS-8 into the commander's hatch, or I don't know what it's called, this big baguette, or I don't know what you call it, on the top of the tank. He hits him, and Da Silva shoots him back with the max roll 500 HP. T-69, as you can see, he has the stock gun. I don't know, I haven't played this tank, but I think he has the stock gun, and with this stock gun against the Foch angled, you're gonna have a pretty hard time penetrating this guy. So as you can see, 2 shots bounced with 160 alpha. Once again, he shoots the IS-8, he goes back behind cover. He needs to hide this. He needs to hide this, you know. He needs to hide his weak spot and angle his lower plate so that it's gonna be hard for the IS-8 to penetrate him. That's what you always need to do with this tank. Always try to hide your weak points. Always try to wiggle, give yourself better chances of bouncing something. And yeah, the IS-3 pushes without side scraping, without angling, just pushes in and loses HP and dies. Now he's positioned the ice 8. The ice 8 is reloading. He's going to try and go around the corner, and Foch da Silva bounced. Now ice 8 2 times on this game already bounced. The first one I understand, but the second one I don't really understand why it bounced. But somehow, you know, Russian tanks, they're crazy. RNG, you know, Russian tanks. Don't need to say anything else. So the ice 8 is actually playing against 3 players now. T49 with the stock gun. Not the stock gun, but the small gun and not the derp gun. Now this is a great play. What I like about this one. Now if you saw my Object 140 replay with Hell Tiger taking damage from the Centurion on the hill, like I said on that replay, 2 mistakes by making the Centurion shoot him. This is how you should do it. This is how you do it correctly, especially with a tank like this, and with the 140 just the same, because they have almost the same angle of armor and great armor when angled. So as you can see, he's trying to bait the ice 8. He didn't shoot him. The ice 8 isn't stupid, but now he did. The ice 8 shoots him, and with this angle you can forget about penetrating this tank. If he would have used maybe heat, that could have been penetration, but with AP you can't forget about it. So great baiting from Da Silva. Now he knows he can take 2 shots the ice 8 before the ice 8 reloads. Takes the first one, penetrated it. Now he's gonna reload and takes the second one, and yes, the end bounce, that bounce at the end was lucky. Now if you can see, the ice 8 was actually aiming on the right side of the weak spot, and this is not really a weak spot. You need to aim at the middle of the weak spot if you wanna shoot. He aimed a bit to the right, that's why he bounced, and he was freaking out, I think, because 3 tanks are on him. I can understand. He just wanted to make a fast shot, maybe kill the Foch and give himself a better chance, but he couldn't really make it. Anyways, Da Silva kills him and ends the game with 5,830 damage and 2 kills. Not a lot of kills, but a lot of damage. And a lot of assistant damage, I guess. I don't have a screenshot of assistant damage, but I guess he got a lot of assistant damage because of tracking all the time, spotting. Great gameplay from him. Perfect gameplay. No mistakes, I would say. And yeah, great game. That's it. There we go. Nice team as well he has. I need to say that his team was great. Very supportive, pushing with him, helping him and everything. So really nice game, nice team. Well played to Da Silva, well played to the team, well deserved win. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this replay. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, press like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and see you on the next time. Have a good day.